Grading stacks of physical paper exams costs teachers hours of personal time every week, and legacy software alternatives often require heavy licensing fees. You can solve both problems by deploying a complete, secure, and auto-graded online exam in exactly 5 minutes at zero cost using EduExam Pro. To set this up, you only need 3 things: a standard web browser, a spreadsheet of your student roster, and your list of test questions. Gathering these assets before you start removes the friction of manual data entry, allowing you to transition directly into a digital testing environment. Step 1 is navigating to chatwizes.com/portal. You sign up with an email address. The platform requires no credit card, allowing you to create your account instantly. Next, you configure your digital institute. You type in your school's name, upload a logo, and define your basic class structure to organize your incoming data. Instead of typing out hundreds of student names individually, you will use the bulk import feature. Here is the required formatting. You must map your spreadsheet to match these exact column headers to ensure every student name and ID aligns correctly with the system. If your headers do not match the template, the system will fail to assign the roster to the correct classes, halting the import. Once you upload the correctly formatted file, the platform instantly generates your complete student database. The database populates downward, and the designated ID numbers and classes lock into place next to each user profile. Centralizing and validating this roster through a single bulk action builds the architecture needed for the system to track and auto-grade every student later on. With your students loaded, you open the Question Builder interface. Here, you construct exams using multiple choice, like true or false, or descriptive essay formats. The rich text editor allows you to embed complex visual elements, meaning you can insert mathematical equations or reference images directly into the question prompt. If you already have your questions typed out, you bypass the manual builder entirely and pull an entire semester of test items directly from an external Word or Excel file. After importing your questions, you navigate to the Settings menu to enable computer-based testing security protocols. Enabling browser lockdown mode secures the testing environment. It prevents students from opening new tabs or switching applications. From there, you activate question randomization. The system shuffles the order of items, creating a unique test structure for every user. When you combine that randomized order with option shuffling, the answer keys become completely different for every student, mathematically eliminating the viability of copying answers. By toggling these settings, you elevate a standard environment. The final step is scheduling. You define strict start and end times for the exam window, which prompts the platform to generate a unique access link. You distribute this link directly to your roster using the platform's automated email and SMS notifications. When students receive the link on a smartphone, they log in straight from their browser without needing to download or install any external applications. The platform's mobile responsive architecture dynamically scales down complex question types and rich text images so they display clearly on smaller screens. Providing this cross-device compatibility guarantees that students without access to desktop computers can still participate, requiring zero specialized technical support from your staff. As the testing window opens, the real-time analytics dashboard allows you to monitor active student progress and completion status from your administrative view. The exact moment a student hits submit, the platform's auto-grading engine processes every objective question and immediately calculates their final percentage. These charts show the aggregate results, generating class-level performance metrics and establishing the overall pass and fail rates instantly. By adding this line graph to the view, we can track an individual student's performance and directly compare their results against that overall class average. Once the grades are recorded, your next step is to use the Question Bank Builder to archive these test items, allowing you to reuse them in future academic terms. Completing this 5-minute setup modernizes your exam security and permanently reclaims the hours you used to spend grading by hand, giving you more time to actually teach.